Hi, class. I want to introduce you to a creative project that I'd like you all to do, which I'm calling Drawing Emotions. So what I'd like you to do is take a blank piece of paper, and you have your crayons, your fat crayons that I asked you to get. And I want you to sit down and draw the following things. First, I want you to draw fear. Just think of the word fear and draw it. Take a few minutes, spend your time drawing fear. When you're through with that, I want you to draw your fear. Now, there's a difference here. Drawing fear is a general response. Drawing your fear is a specific response. Now, you may discover that the two drawings are similar in some way. And needless to say, these can be abstract, they can be visual, it's up to you. But first draw fear, and then draw your fear separately on two different sheets of paper. Next, take a third sheet of paper. And on this sheet of paper, I want you to draw joy. J-O-Y, joy. Obviously, these are going to take a little while to do. When you're through with that, I want you to draw your joy. Again, similarly to what you saw when you drew fear and your fear, joy and your joy may be similar or may be completely different. Now, what you're going to end up with are four drawings, four different drawings, though there may be similarities, obviously. And this is a great exercise to do with a client, because many times, as we know from discussing art therapeutic practices before, that there are many of us who just can't verbalize what we're feeling. So when we give that person, or ourselves for that matter, a creative project, it's amazing how much of the emotions and feelings can come out. And here, you're illustrating fear itself. And of course, you're introducing that first. You give the client a chance to draw it. Then you ask them to draw their fear. The time lag between it is what's important. The same for you. Even though you know about this now because I'm talking about it, there's no way I can do this other than posting 4 separate videos, which seemed a little obsessive. Then with joy, they, or in this case you, are expressing in your drawing joy, just the word joy. What does that mean to you? And then your joy. So the same thing with a client. They are first expressing a general response to these emotions, and then a specific response to these emotions. And it's a wonderful way to pull things out from a client and get them to see things that they hadn't noticed before or weren't aware of before, even though they may be very much aware of what they're frightened of specifically. They may not see the interaction between the general term and the specific term. So this assignment, this video is going to be posted in assignments. And what I'm asking you to do are 4 separate crayon drawings. And I'm asking you to please take your time. And even though you know what the assignment is, try to just generalize at first fear and joy before you specifically answer it. And if you want, you can do this with a family member or a child or whatever, because it works with everybody. And remember the time lag. You don't tell them that you're going to then ask them to do their fear or their joy. That's important. And then please post a video showing the 4 drawings that you did to this assignment site and talk about the process and what you went through. If you did it with someone else, post that and talk about that process. Okay? Thank you. Enjoy this. Bye.